Hi and welcome to Wolf Nation. My name is Mo and I hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas. Today I'm going to watch Rwby Volume 1. The upcoming episodes are pretty short, so I said let's just go ahead and add them together. So it's going to be chapter 9, 10, 11, and 12. So last time on Rwby. Last time we had that initiation process for the students. Basically, they had to go through the forest, and whoever the first person they saw was going to become their partner for the next 4 years. They had to fight off Grims and retrieve those chess pieces or relics. We had some cool fight scenes against the Grims, like the scorpion, the snake, the bird. So in the end, we had two main teams that we're going to follow, which was Rwby, which is Rwby, Weiss, Blake, and Yang. Rwby was chosen as the leader, and then we had Juniper, which was John, Nora, Piera, and Ren. So yeah, John, he was chosen the leader to everyone's surprise. But yeah, that's pretty much all that happened. Excited to see what's gonna happen in this one, so let's just dive into it, guys. Here we go.
Good morning, Team Rwby! What in the world is wrong with you? Now that you're awake, we can officially begin our first order of business. Excuse me? Decorating! What?
We still have to unpack. And clean.
All right! Weiss, Blake, Yang, and their fearless leader Rwby have begun their first mission. Bonsai!
Bonsai!
Ninjas of Love.
This isn't going to work.
It is a bit cramped. Maybe we should ditch some of our stuff.
Or we could ditch the beds and replace them with bunk beds. That sounds incredibly dangerous. And super awesome.
It does seem efficient.
Well, we should put it to a vote. I think we just did. Objective complete. All right.
It's definitely not gonna
Our second order
hold.
of business is classes. Now we have a few classes together today. At 9, we've got a meeting. What? Did you say 9 o'clock? It's 8:55, you dunce.
Better hurry up.
To class.
Class.
We're gonna be late.
Monsters, demons, prowlers of
Okay,
the
so they
night.
studied.
Yes, the creatures of Grim
He teaches
have
Grim.
many names, but I merely refer to them as prey. Ha ha!
Rwby sleeping.
And you shall too upon graduating from this prestigious academy. Now, as I was saying, Vale, as well as the other 3 kingdoms, are safe havens in an otherwise treacherous world. Our planet is absolutely teeming with creatures that would love nothing more than to tear you to pieces. And that's where we come in. Huntsmen, huntresses, individuals who have sworn to protect those who cannot
perv.
protect themselves. From what you ask? Why, the very world.
Hey, yeah.
That is what you are training to become. But first, a story. A tale of a young, handsome man. Me, when I was a boy.
What is she
Smelling
doing?
of cabbages. My grandfather was a wise man. Peter, he told me. In the end, the Beowulf was no match for my sheer tenacity, and I returned to my village with the beast in captivity and my head held high, celebrated as a hero. The moral of the story? A true huntsman must be honorable. A true huntsman must be
Why is this gonna blow up?
A true huntsman must be strategic, well-educated, and wise. So, who among you believes themselves to be the embodiment of these traits?
I do, sir.
Well then, let's find out. Step forward
Ooh.
and face your opponent.
What kind of grim is it?
Fight well. Yeah, represent Team Rwby. Rwby, I'm trying to focus. Oh, sorry.
All right, let the match begin.
Shit. Sounds like a hog.
Wow, wasn't expecting that, were you?
Hang in there, Weiss.
It's pretty well covered. With armor.
Oh,
shit.
I like it.
Come on, Weiss, show it who's boss.
Twice.
Oh, now what will you do without your weapon?
Weiss, go for its belly. There's no armor underneath. Stop telling me what to do.
Okay, you both are wrong. Weiss needs to focus. Woo! Shit, Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay.
Bravo! Bravo!
Nice
It
going.
appears we are indeed in the presence of a true huntress in training. I'm afraid that's all the time we have for today. Be sure to cover the assigned readings, and
Rwby meant
stay
to well, but
vigilant.
she needs to stay out of it, and Weiss needs to focus.
Sheesh, what's with her?
Weiss, what? What's wrong with you? Why are you being... What's wrong with me? What's wrong with you? You're supposed to be a leader, and all you've been so far is a nuisance. What did I do? That's just it. You've done nothing to earn your position. Back in the forest, you acted
Just
like
jealous.
a child, and you've only continued to do so. Weiss, where is this coming from? What happened to all the talk about working together? I thought you believed in acting as a team. Not a team led by you. I've studied and trained, and quite frankly, I deserve better. Ozpin made a mistake.
I guess we're seeing the entitlement come out.
Now that didn't seem to go very well.
Is she right? Did you make a mistake?
That remains to be seen.
You gotta prove yourself, Rwby.
Professor Port,
Ah, Miss Jaunedice.
Professor
And to
Port.
what do I owe this fine pleasure?
I enjoyed your lecture.
Of course you did, child. You have the blood of a true huntress in you.
You really think so?
Most surely. Something's troubling you.
Yes, sir.
Dear girl, confess to me your strife.
Well, I think I should have been the leader of Team Rwby.
That's preposterous.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's only been one day. Rwby, I've made more mistakes than any man, woman, and child on this planet. But at this moment, I would not consider your appointment to leader to be one of them. Do you?
Excuse me?
I've believed in Professor Ozpin for many years, and the man's never once led me astray.
So you would just blindly accept his decision even after seeing how exceptional I am?
With all due respect, your exceptional skill on the battlefield is matched only by your poor attitude.
How dare you?
My point exactly. I see a girl before me who has spent her entire life getting exactly what she wanted.
That's not even
True.
remotely true. Well, not entirely true.
Being a team leader isn't just a title you carry into battle, but a badge you wear constantly. If you are not always performing at your absolute best, then what reason do you give others to follow you?
So the outcome did not
Correct.
fall in
She's
your
gotta
favor.
lead by example.
Do you really believe that acting in such a manner would cause those in power to reconsider their decision? So instead of fretting about what you don't have, savor what you do. Hone your skills, perfect every technique, and be not the best leader, but the best person you can be.
Pretty wise, Professor. Pretty wise.
You have been burdened with a daunting responsibility, Rwby. I advise you take some time to think about how you will uphold it.
I don't know how those beds are holding up. Leading by example.
What? I was studying and then I fell asleep. I'm sorry.
How do you take your coffee?
I don't.
Answer the question.
Cream and 5 sugars.
Don't move.
5 sugars.
Here.
Thanks, Weiss.
Rwby, I think you have what it takes to be a good leader. Just know that I am going to be the best teammate you'll ever have.
Nice.
Good luck studying.
She came around pretty quick.
That's wrong, by the way.
I like it.
Hey, Rwby,
Uh-huh.
I always wanted bunk beds as a kid.
Who's this guy? With a huge ass mace. Ooh. Did he break his shield?
This is the part where you lose.
Over my dead.
That's enough.
Oh, that's cool. They got like
As you can see,
health
Mr.
bars.
Ark's aura has now dropped into the red. In a tournament-style duel, this would indicate that John is no longer fit for battle and that the official may call the match. Mr. Ark, it's been weeks now. Please try to refer to your scroll during combat. Gauging your aura will help you decide when it is appropriate to attack or when it is better to move to a more defensive strategy.
Yeah, he needs some training.
We wouldn't want you to be gobbled up by a Beowulf, now would we?
Speak for yourself.
Remember,
Douche.
everyone, the Vital Festival is only a few months away. It won't be long before students from the other kingdoms start arriving in Vale, so keep practicing. Those who choose to compete in the combat tournament will be representing all of Vale.
Cool. So there's a combat tournament coming up. Hopefully Pierre, she trains him. She seems to like him.
So, there we were, in the middle of the
Nora.
night.
It was day.
We were surrounded by Earth's side.
There were Beowulfs.
Dozens of them!
Two.
Ren and I took them down and made a boatload of Lien selling Ursa's skin rugs.
She's been having this recurring dream for nearly a month now.
John, are you okay?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Why?
It's just that you seem a little not okay.
Guys, I'm fine. Seriously. Look.
Jean, Cardin has been picking on you since the first week of school.
Picking on that girl too.
Who? Cardin Winchester? Nah. He just likes to mess around, you know? Practical jokes.
He's a bully.
Oh, please. Name one time he's bullied me. Come on! Come on!
Each of you will be assigned one rocket-propelled locker to store your weapons and extra armor.
A rocket
Additionally,
propelled
your locker
locker.
can be sent to a custom location based on a 6-digit code.
What?
Shit.
can just ask. Oh! We'll break his legs!
Guys, really, it's fine. Besides, it's
Break
not
his
like he's only a
legs.
jerk to me. He's a jerk to everyone.
Ow, that hurts!
Please stop.
She actually has a bunny ears?
Told you it was real.
What a freak.
This douche. Someone needs to teach him a lesson.
Atrocious. I can't stand people like him.
He's not the only one. It must be hard to be a faunus.
Fine. Someone better kick his ass.
Yes, prior to the Faunus Rights Revolution, more popular known as the Faunus War, humankind was quite adamant about centralizing Faunus population in menagerie. Now, while this must feel like ancient history to many of you, it is imperative to remember that these are relatively recent events. Why, the repercussions of the uprising can still be seen to this day.
Hell.
Now, have any among you been
Already
subjugated
two
or
different-
discriminated because of your Faunus heritage?
That girl right there.
Dreadful, simply dreadful. Remember, students, it is precisely this kind of ignorance that breeds violence. I mean, just look at what happened to the White Fang. Now, which one of you young scholars can tell me what many theorists believe to be the turning point in the third year of the war? Yes,
The battle at Fort Castle?
precisely. And who can tell me the advantage the Faunus had over General Lagoon's forces?
Hey,
Mr. R, finally contributing to class. This is excellent, excellent. What is the answer?
the answer, the advantage, the faunus had over that guy's stuff. Binoculars.
Very funny, Mr. R. Colin, perhaps you would care to share your thoughts on the subject. Well, I know it's a lot easier to train an animal than a soldier.
You're not the most open-minded of individuals, are you, Cardin?
What? You got a problem?
No, I have the answer. It's night vision. Many faunus are known to have nearly perfect sight in the dark.
General Lagoon was inexperienced and made the mistake of trying to ambush the faunus in their sleep. His massive army was outmatched, and the general was captured. Perhaps if he'd paid attention in class, he wouldn't have been remembered as such a failure.
Mr. Winchester, please take your seat. You and Mr. Ark can both see me after class for dinner meetings.
Oh.
Now, moving on.
This guy's on a lot of caffeine.
You go on ahead. I'll wait for Sean.
You two have been struggling in my class since day one. Now, I don't know if it's a lack of interest or just your stubborn nature, but whatever it is, it stops now. You've worked hard to gain entrance to the school, and we only accept the best of the best, so I expect you to act like it. History is important, gentlemen. If you can't learn from it, you're destined to repeat it. Pages 51 to 91. I want an essay on my desk by next class. Now, run along.
Jesus.
Little cow!
Say it again.
You know,
Jesus
I
ass
really
kicked.
will break his legs. I have an idea. Here, come with me.
Pira, I know I'm going through a hard time right now, but I'm not that depressed. I can always be a farmer or something.
No! That's not why I brought you up here. Jean, I know you're having a difficult time in
This
class,
asshole's eavesdropping
and that
down
you're
there.
still not the strongest of fighters, so I want to help you.
What?
We can train up here after class where no one can bother us.
You think I need help?
No,
Obviously.
no, that's not what I meant.
But you just said it.
John, everybody needs a little push from time to time. It doesn't make you any different from the rest of us. You made it to Beacon.
That speaks volumes of what you're capable of.
You're wrong. I don't belong here.
That's a terrible thing to say. Of course you do.
No, I don't. I wasn't really accepted into Beacon.
What?
What do you mean?
I mean, I didn't go to combat school, I didn't pass any tests, I didn't earn my spot at this academy. I lied. I got my hands on some fake transcripts, and I lied.
Damn.
What? But why?
Because this is what I'm
And that asshole's eavesdropping too.
My father, my grandfather, and his father before him were all warriors. They were all heroes. I wanted to be one too. I was just never good enough.
Then let me help you.
I don't want help. I don't want to be the damsel in distress. I want to be the hero.
John,
I'm tired
John.
of being the lovable idiot stuck in the tree while his friends fight for their lives. Don't you understand?
Then
I
learn
can't do this on
and
my
train.
own. Then what good am I?
Even heroes train. Or have
Just
masters.
leave me alone. Okay?
if that's what you think is best.
I can sort of understand, but it's still childish. Come on, John. And we have this idiot Winchester.
Oh, John.
Carden!
I couldn't help but overhear you two from my door.
Carding Winchester.
So, stuck into Beacon, huh? I gotta say, John, I never expected you to be such a rebel.
Please, Carden, please don't tell anyone.
John, come on. I'd never rat on a friend like that.
It's gonna blackmail him.
A friend?
Of course. We're friends now, Johnny boy. And the way I see it, as long as you're there for me when I need you, we'll be friends for a long time. That being said, I really don't have time to do those extra readings Dr. Rwby gave us today. Think you could take care of that for me, buddy? That's what I thought. Don't worry, John. Your secret's safe with me.
Great. Okay guys, that's Rwby Volume 1, Chapter 9, 10, 11, and 12. So we learned a couple new things this episode. There's 4 kingdoms. The one that they're in right now is called the Vale. And all 4 of them are considered to be safe havens. So it's safe to say that outside of those 4 kingdoms, it's pretty much filled with Grimm's, violence, and everything like that. That pervy professor, Professor Port, he teaches combat against Grimm's. We also learned, I don't know if you call them, I guess you call them different species than humankind. They're sort of like human, but not, I guess. They're called faunus, like that girl with the bunny ears. So yeah, the history teacher, I don't remember his name, but he was talking about how there was a faunus revolution and something about a war against the White Fang and how they lost because the faunus had night vision. I mean, yeah, they have night vision. They can basically see in the dark, and revolution and stuff like that, and people still discriminate against the faunus till today, as we saw with the girl with the bunny ears. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. I'm sure we're gonna learn more about the faunus and what exactly make them different, and because besides the girl with the bunny ears, I'm not sure if we saw anyone else in school yet, so it'll be interesting to learn more about them. There's also going to be a combat tournament coming up that anyone can enter and represent the Vale, so that's going to be pretty cool. And we learned why John Arc is not really that good in fighting, or pretty much not good at all. Basically, he forged his way into the school. He got some fake documents and was able to get accepted. He basically wanted to go because his father and grandfather, and I think even great-grandfather, were all warriors. So he pretty much, he wasn't able to with his I believe scores and stuff like that, so he, forged his way in. And Kiara, she was definitely trying to help. She was offering to train him and everything like that, but he was like, no, I need to do it myself and this and that, and getting pissed at her. I can definitely understand that, him feeling that he needs to prove himself because he basically cheated his way in, but even the greatest of martial arts or warriors or heroes or whatever, most of them, if not all of them, had mentors and people that they learned from. So hopefully he can see that and accept that he needs help. He really does, and accepts her help. And plus, he's gonna have to deal with that douche. What's his name? The bully, Cardin Winchester. He knows about the truth about John, so he's gonna have that over him. So who knows what else he's gonna make him do besides that essay. So yeah, it's definitely getting interesting. We're getting introduced to more characters, more lore, more history, more Grims. So definitely enjoying it and can't wait for the next one. So as always, hit me in the comments, let me know what you think, like and subscribe. Till next time, guys, take it easy.